These are my thoughts on how the Clash of Clans village came to be. So, now, it's loading, but at the time it had no loading screens. Now, first of all, the first thing that came was there was a guy, well, a chief, but, well, a chief that just came to a village in a boat. Now, we'll get later on into that. In the next episode. But, first thing is that the chief came from a boat, and that boat was actually what started their first game, also known as war. Now, this war was very intense. Now, this war was very intense. More intense than when a game called Boom Beach came on and wasn't actually that good. But then, it became good. So, now, next is they found a little village that had good amount of loot and some liquid that they didn't know. So they trained some archers when they found some wood on the island. Now, when they attacked, something weird happened. When they returned home, none of the troops came back. So the village chief thought that they died. And when the village chief thought that he died, everyone accused him. They thought that he was just joking, and they think that he was actually just a fool. But of course, he was actually a fool. One time, when he watched one of his attacks, he noticed something when they all died. That they actually didn't die. They turned into something called elixir. Now, elixir was kind of a valuable substance. They used it to train more troops, because of some chemical reaction from the wizards or spellcasters that they called them later. Well, in their old village. But then when he saw it finished, when he saw it finished, he didn't know what to expect. They actually all turned into that stuff called elixir. Now, when he revealed it to everyone in the village, everyone got mad at him and told him he was a complete idiot. And everyone seemed to follow that. But I said that no one knew that before, so it was actually my attack because they couldn't have came. Well, when they found that, they found something called a gem box. Well, that's what the village called it. The chief also called it the gem box. Now, we're to skip forward to Town Hall 2. Well, Town Hall 5 or 4. They were kind of rushed. Their laboratory level 1 didn't know what they were doing, and it was just horrible. But they're still mad, even though even though he figured it out. So, kind of the troops left the village. And that's when later, a couple years, he found a village. Now, the people equipped him with some of this. With some. And they went to fight. So they figured out that they could raid their barbarians with some sort of substance from that village. Now, it was actually just normal elixir. That's how they got the rage spell. It's normal elixir. But in this village, the elixir was special. As you can see, while they're attacking, got a 3-star, a 3-star, again 3-star. Okay, so skipping on later in the years, they had a beautiful village. It was Town 9, really good troops. They also found some other heroes. Now, skipping on later in that, when they're finished with the village, they're done. They are perfect. They just need to upgrade their walls. But the walls are like a ton. And as you can see, guys, that'll be the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment. And guys, go subscribe to World of Clash. Go subscribe to him. I love him. I just did a YouTube video. But guys, please go subscribe to World of Clash.